Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube, the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory 2023 is officially in the books. And I have to say, it was quite an awesome show that had a few surprises during the show and a ginormous surprise at the end of the show. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to stick around for this review. You're gonna want to stick around for the whole thing. The whole thing. Anyway, this will be my preview of Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory 2023. This happened earlier today, of course, October 21st. This was at the Cicero Stadium in Chicago, Illinois. And we had 7 matches, which I thought we were going to have 8. And I'll go ahead and let y'all know. I thought we were going to have the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championship match because it was on the card, but they didn't broadcast it. And I heard word from one of my friends in my pro wrestling Discord that apparently the Knockouts Championship match was pre-taped and will be a digital exclusive. Yeah. Kind of not cool. Not really cool about that. I mean, especially you advertise that for your show and you don't show it at the pay-per-view. It's not really a good look. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to review that match because wasn't on there. Wasn't broadcasted. So, just a heads up. It's freaking stupid, but whatever. But 7 matches. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's do this. Okay, they started off Bound for Glory 2023 with the X Division Championship on the line as the champion, Chris Sabin, defends against KENTA. Starting this show off with a bang because KENTA and Chris Sabin, this was their first time battling each other. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I have to say, this match did not disappoint whatsoever. Definitely back and forth, hard-hitting, high-flying, a great clash of styles in this match. And I tell you, they went at it. They definitely went at it, and this was quite a match to really kick off Bound for Glory. It definitely delivered. But Chris Sabin, in his 10th title reign, continues to show why he's one of the best of the X Division, as he was able to defeat KENTA. In his first time going against KENTA, he defeats KENTA with a cradle shock, pins him for the 1-2-3. And Chris Sabin, one half of the Motor City Machine Guns, still your X Division champion. So, congratulations to Chris Sabin. Excellent match to kick off Bound for Glory 2023. Really, really solid. All right. Let's go to our next match. Here we go. We had the Monsters Ball Fatal 4-Way. We had PCO versus Rhino versus Steve Maclin versus Moose for this Monsters Ball. So, no disqualifications, no holds barred, weapons free, all that kind of stuff for this match. And we got to see a lot of it. Chairs, trash cans, barbed wire tables, ladders. Got to see a lot of good action, good brutal action in this match. Even an interference from Bully Ray as well. PCO getting all sorts of jacked up in this match. You know, falling through ladders and just... He got pretty jacked up in this match. Steve Maclin got tossed down through the barbed wire table. Just oof. Yeah, this match was pretty brutal. But yeah, it was quite an interesting finish though. So Moose got gored by Rhino while he was holding a chair, and pretty much they collided. And then PCO kind of hit a senton bomb from off the top turnbuckle and kind of landed on top of Moose and Rhino, so to speak. But he covered Moose for the win. And PCO is your winner of the Monsters Ball match. But to be honest with y'all, I don't think this was really as great of a Monsters Ball match as it could have been. I really loved the Monsters Ball matches that Abyss were in all many, many years. I felt like he was the true innovator, the true man in Impact and TNA for Monsters Ball. And just, you know, just the match just doesn't really compare. It doesn't really compare. But it was alright. It was alright. But I could pretty much pull up many Abyss Monsters Ball matches. Like, one of my favorite ones was when he went up against Sabu. That was one of my favorites. But yeah. So, just my thoughts. I'm not saying it was a trash match or anything like that. Just not as great of a Monsters Ball match as I hoped for it to have been. But it's all good. It's all good. All right. Next up, we had another really solid match. And this is our second title match of the show. Alrighty, we had the Impact World Tag Team Championships on the line. As we had the champions, the Rascalz of Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel, defending against Bullet Club's ABC, made up of Ace Austin and Chris Bay. This was a solid tag team match. Definitely back and forth. I know they've had quite a storyline between these two teams. You know, the Rascalz have really screwed over the ABC quite a bit when it comes to the tag titles. But, you know, with the help of Chris Bay being able to win Feast or Fired briefcase that had the tag title shot inside, here we are again with another opportunity for the ABC to take a crack at these tag titles. Now, this was an excellent match. Definitely back and forth. A lot of good high-flying action. Both teams had a good amount of momentum going back and forth. But when it was all said and done, there was a bad misfire from the spray can as he tried to spray Ace Austin, but he ended up hitting Trey Miguel. So he got sprayed in the face. Then the ABC followed up with a combo before hitting the Art of Finesse, the Fold finisher combo on Zachary Wentz. And Ace Austin made the pin on Zachary Wentz. The 1, 2, 3. And the ABC are now two-time Impact World Tag Team Champions. So congratulations to the ABC. A solid match. And I have to say, they looked really good. I guess third time was the charm for them. And yeah, they are now on their second tag title run. So congratulations to the ABC. They've been an excellent tag team since they formed. So we'll see what happens going forward, we'll see what type of teams line up to challenge them going forward. Should be really good. Okay. Before we go into the rest of this card, here's a quick word on the sponsor for this video, Game Beauty. Check it out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves Limited Edition Makeup Collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. All right, let's continue the rest of Bound for Glory 2023 with this next match that I deemed a match of the year candidate for sure, and the best match of the show. Oh, yes. This special, very special singles match at Bound for Glory 2023. We had the Billy Goat, the aerial assassin, the leader of United Empire, the IWGP UK heavyweight champion, Will Ospreay, taking on Speedball Mike Bailey. Yeah, I mean, what really more is there to say to really describe this match? But insanely excellent. 5-star for sure. Now, I do understand that it might not have been as long of a match as if this were to have been on, say, a New Japan Pro Wrestling ring. And that's fine. That's fine. But from what they had in the time that they had this match was magical. Plain and simple as that. And I have to say, my favorite spot was Will Ospreay hitting that counter hidden blade as Speedball was winding up to do the little twisting spin kick, and he just ran up and just knocked the crap out of him with a hidden blade. It was like the sickest spot. And Speedball sold the mess out of that. He sold it like a champ. That counter hidden blade just, pow! He sold the mess out of it. Oh my goodness, that was my favorite spot of the whole match. And just These two with the strikes back and forth, the kicks, the punches, the forearms. I mean, just trading signatures and finishers. I mean, we saw an Ultimate Weapon. We saw an Oz Cutter on the apron. The Meteor Rain. The Storm Driver 93. Like, whoo, hidden blade over here, hidden blade over there. That fancy schmancy counter hidden blade. Just, these two went at it. This was a match for the ages, and this is definitely one to save in the memory banks for sure. But when it was all said and done, even though it looked like there was a glimmer of hope for Speedball after kicking out of that Storm Driver 93, was not able to hold on afterwards, as it took one more hidden blade and then one Stormbreaker from the Billy Goat to put away Speedball Bailey for the 1-2-3. And Will Ospreay is your winner. But like I said, this was definitely, I would put this as a match of the year candidate. For sure. For sure. Like I said, I can understand that this match may not have been as long as it would have been if it was in New Japan Pro Wrestling or something like that. But still, it delivered. It delivered on a high level. Plain and simple as that. So this makes the series now 4-1 Ospreay. So they have quite a history. But tonight, Will Ospreay was the winner. But phenomenal match. Okay. Let's go to our next match. Alright, so the next match was the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. So, here's how this went down. You had 20 competitors total. You started off with 2. You get eliminations by throwing your opponent over the top rope. From the first 2 people, 2 minutes in, then the next person, and then every other person comes in every 60 seconds. When it is down to the final 2 competitors, it turns into a normal match that you have to win by pinfall or submission. So, I'm going to go over the competitors for this match in the order of appearance, and then I'm going to go over the order of when each were eliminated. Sounds good? So, the competitors. It started off with Jake Something and Eddie Edwards. All right? Here's the order of appearance for the rest. So, then you had Kenny King. A nice surprise, Juventud Guerrera. Really cool to see him. Johnny Swinger. Gisele Shaw. Now remember, they had both the men and the women for this match. Jody Threat. KiLynn King. A very big surprise in Sonny Kiss. Sonny Kiss making a debut here at Bound for Glory for Impact Wrestling. So that was quite a surprise to see Sonny Kiss. All right, Bully Ray, who won last year's Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Then another big surprise, Matt Cardona. And then Jordynne Grace, then Eric Young, then Joe Hendry, then Brian Myers, then Heath, then Frankie Kazarian, then Rich Swann, Jonathan Gresham, and then the final competitor was Dirty Dango. So you had some nice surprises with Juventud Guerrera, Matt Cardona, and Sonny Kiss. Not bad. The Sonny Kiss, that totally shocked me. That shocked me more the most out of this match. But, you know, it's good to see Impact Wrestling taking a chance on Sonny Kiss. So, hey, I can dig it. Okay, here And it was even pretty cool to see Sonny Kiss and Bully Ray working together, having some chemistry there. I thought that was pretty neat. And Brian Myers and Matt Cardona ended up teaming up for eliminations in this match. You know, the major players reunite. So I thought that was really cool. And even Jordynne Grayson and Jonathan Gresham, who are a real life couple, they're a married couple, they even kind of went face to face a little bit. And Jonathan Gresham even tried to eliminate his wife. So I thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, here are the order of eliminations. So Kenny King was the first to be eliminated. So Kenny King got eliminated by Juventud Guerrera. Then Gisele Shaw ended up eliminating Johnny Swinger. Then Eddie Edwards ended up eliminating Juventud Guerrera. Sonny Kiss eliminated Gisele Shaw. Eric Young eliminated Eddie Edwards. Brian Myers eliminated Joe Hendry. Then the major players, both Brian Myers and Matt Cardona, eliminated Sonny Kiss. Then Brian Myers eliminated Heath. Then Jonathan Gresham eliminated Jody Threat. Jake Something eliminated Dango quickly. And Dirty Dango was the last one to enter, and he just got eliminated like that. Then Brian Myers eliminated Frankie Kazarian. Then Matt Cardona eliminated Rich Swann. And then he eliminated Eric Young. Jake Something eliminated Jonathan Gresham. The major players teamed up and eliminated Jake Something. And then right afterwards, Matt Cardona eliminated Brian Myers. So I guess that was the end of that partnership. And then both KiLynn King and Matt Cardona got eliminated at the same time. So it came down to the final two, Jordynne Grace and Bully Ray. And that's when this turned into a match where you had to win by pinfall or submission. And it didn't last too long. A couple of exchanges back and forth between Bully Ray and Jordynne Grace. And after enough strikes, after enough spinning back fists, or more like spinning forearms from Jordynne Grace, she was able to put away Bully Ray with the Juggernaut driver, a.k.a. Made in Japan, whatever you want to call it, for the 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Jordynne Grace wins the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, which means she gets the trophy and she can challenge for any Impact Wrestling Championship of her choosing for up to a year. And she decided to go ahead and announce that she is going to call her shot at Hard to Kill for the Knockout Championship. I was kind of hoping that maybe she would, pull a fast one and call the shot for the Impact World Championship, but she went for Knockout Championship. So, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so congratulations to Jordynne Grace. Okay, next up, more championship matches. Actually, two left. We had the Knockouts World Championship on the line as Trinity, who has been on a roll since coming to Impact Wrestling, defends the title against Hardcore Country Mickie James. I couldn't help but notice that the announcer messed up her intro, saying that she was from Roanoke, Virginia, and she went up to him and was like, "It's Richmond! It's Richmond!" I did catch that. This was a good match. Definitely a good match. Now, these two have, faced each other before back in WWE, so they're no strangers to one another. But, you know, they had a good, nice, clean match. Definitely back and forth. And, you know, they look good. They look good. Great chemistry between both. And I have to say, Mickie James, she looked good. She really looked good in this match. I was really digging her ring attire as well. That was some pretty fancy ring attire. But went back and forth. This was a good, solid match. But Trinity was able to eventually submit Mickie James with the Starstruck. And Trinity walks out of Bound for Glory, still your Knockouts champion. And a great sign of sportsmanship right after the bell rang. Just Trinity just embracing Mickie James and then the handshake. So that was really cool to see. Not sure what's next for Mickie James, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. But good, solid match. And they also showed a segment backstage where Moose, remember Moose won the Feast or Fire briefcase that had the Impact World Championship title shot. And he decided he too is going to call your shot, cash it in at Hard to Kill. So Jordynne Grace and Moose both calling their shots for title matches at Hard to Kill, which I'll get into the details of that in a little bit. But we got one more match, and it was the main event of Bound for Glory 2023. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all know what it is. So let's do it. Alrighty. The Impact World Championship is on the line as the champion, Alex Shelley, one half of the Motor City Machine Guns, defends against the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. Now, they have had quite a rivalry, and the story between these two has been rising and rising and rising and rising ever since this started and has gotten up to this point. And, you know, to reiterate, this was for the title that Josh Alexander never lost. He had to relinquish the title due to injury. Not only that, he's defended this title against Alex Shelley before, and Shelley was not able to defeat him. So, this was a match that Shelley really needed. And I have to say, these two really picked each other apart during this match. Alex Shelley focusing on the arm of Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander focusing on the leg and ankle of Alex Shelley throughout this match. Definitely showed some really great technical wrestling from both of these guys. You know, and when it comes down to it, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley was definitely the more technical wrestler in the Motor City Machine Guns. So, definitely showed in this match. And I have to say, it was back and forth. It was a solid, clean match. But Alex Shelley, it took 2 shell shocks, well, a super kick in the middle, 2 shell shocks to put away the walking weapon. And I have to say, Josh Alexander sold the mess out of those shell shocks. I mean, he did a great job selling. But Alex Shelley was able to defeat Josh Alexander after that second shell shock and is still your Impact World Champion. And a great show of respect and sportsmanship from Josh Alexander as he, you know, they shook hands, they hugged, and he put the belt around the waist of Alex Shelley. So, very great sign of sportsmanship. And, yeah, Alex Shelley, his reign continues. So, overall, Bound for Glory was good. Bound for Glory was pretty dang on good. But there's just one last thing that happened right at the dead end of the show. they did a special promo / vignette, and it had a number of wrestlers in this vignette. Eddie Edwards, Alyssa Edwards, Eric Young, the Motor City Machine Guns, Frankie Kazarian. You had Josh Alexander. Like, you had a number of folks. And they had this chest that Kazarian got from underwater. They all gathered around. Oh, Jordynne Grace was there too. They all gathered around, opened the chest, and you could see highlights and clips from TNA Wrestling. And then, all of a sudden, bam! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Total Nonstop Action TNA Wrestling returns in 2024. And it starts with Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill, which will be January 13th at the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada. And from that point on, we will be back as Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. Wow, what an announcement. What a way to end Bound for Glory with this big announcement. And then, of course, Scott D'Amore sealed the deal with the others in the ring by saying, "We're back." Wow, this is big. This was quite a surprise, y'all. They're going back to their roots. Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. It's back. So I wonder, are they going to do the 6-sided ring? Like, wow. This is big, y'all. This is really, really big. So, looks like we're going to be looking at the last bits and pieces of Impact Wrestling for this year, because come January 13th, it goes right back to TNA Wrestling. Now, I believe they mentioned that Thursdays will still be Impact, but it'll be called TNA Impact. So TNA Impact will return. And yeah, this is exciting, y'all. This is really, really big for this company. I mean, wow. Wow. So yeah, this is big. This is really, really big. So congratulations to Impact Wrestling, soon to return to TNA Wrestling. Congratulations, y'all. This is big news. This is really big news. Scott D'Amore, Gail Kim, all the folks over there. I hope this goes well. Welcome back. TNA, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, welcome back. Looking forward to see how things go next year, starting with Hard to Kill. Should be good. Should be really good. What a way to end the Bound for Glory pay-per-view with that big, huge surprise of an announcement. So, good stuff. Really, really good stuff. And that'll do it for this video. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Once again, congratulations to Tracy Brooks, Don West, and Mike Tenay on getting inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. Congratulations to them. Don West, may he rest in peace. It's good to see the Professor Mike Tenay, and Tracy Brooks as well. But yeah, congratulations to them. Had to make sure I got that in. But that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty. And don't forget to let me know what your thoughts were on Bound for Glory 2023. What did you think of the matches? What did you think of the title changes and whatnot? And most of all, how do you feel about TNA Wrestling going back to that name starting January 2024 with Hard to Kill. Total Nonstop Action Wrestling is returning. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell hard to keep up with me. Thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, everybody, get you some rest, okay? This has been another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube. The Tube. It's a big win. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Enjoy the rest of y'all's weekend. I'll see y'all in the new week, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Peace.